Damn it.
God damn, I
was inside somewhere while they were without him. Sitting.
Hello and welcome to SCL Season 42, Week number 3 at Phoenix. As we're just wrapping up practice, just under a minute left to go. See Justin Lewis fastest right now, Carlos Steele second, and Johnny Wood Jr. in third. Times are really close right now heading into qualifying. See right here, Maxwell Caldwell with a new paint scheme, running a white paint scheme instead of black, debuted last week. Take a look real quick at the weather. We have 78 degree track temp, 68 ambient temp. Pretty cold out here, relatively. Gonna make for a track with a lot of grip. As practice comes to an end. And Carlos Steele going to be the first one out of pit road to run his first lap in the 01 Pepsi car. Something to note tonight, we are running the closed dog leg. You can't cut it tonight. You have to stay above that yellow line or you'll get a time penalty. You have to give the time back that you gain going down there. We're going to see drivers not use it. Carlos gets loose, going to hit the wall. Going to end that run. Austin Call, though, coming around to start his first lap. Not cutting the dog leg because he can't. And through that D-dog leg there, it is really tight in the actual racing groove that they have tonight. So it's going to be really tight through there. 2 wide is going to work. It's going to be tight, but 3 wide's definitely not. So if they come off the corner 3 wide like they can everywhere else on this track, it might turn into a bit of a problem. Call's first lap going to be a 26.88. Johnny Wood Jr. shoot him to a 26.12. That's a really good lap. So in P1, we'll see him come around to finish his second lap. Keep it where it is. His teammate, Richard Wolsifer, on his first lap. Coming around to the line, gonna put down well, that might just be his out lap. Never mind, but we do see Caldwell go 26.08, tied with Carolus. Completing his first lap, gonna put down 8th place, 26.29. Justin Lewis on track right now, just finishing his laps in 4th place. Chris Cornett in the 88 on track. Coming around to take his first lap. Putting it P12. Adam Lowe heading out. Coming to take his first time lap. I'm not sure how much they can't cut that. I think it's going to be all 4 tires below, but you don't even want to have 2 down there. You get the car really loose, you end up spinning out. around. Lap looks solid. We at 26:31. Now the only driver out on track, of which only two that haven't taken the time yet, Josh Hill and Dominic. I don't think Dominic's going to be racing tonight. I don't think he's still in here. Adam Lowe running a bit wide. Has to really get out of the gas to not hit it. Not going to improve his time. I think that's going to do it for practice. We'll grab our soon-to-be pole sitter. I don't think anyone else is going to head out. Hey, Maxwell, I think everyone's done qualifying. I think you are on pole, so congratulations there.
Thank you, sir.
We're running a little bit different tonight with the no dog leg. A little bit of mixed opinions on that. How you feeling about it?
I think it's great. I think the dog leg's kind of stupid, and it's one of the worst parts of this track. So why paint a line if you're just going to go under it, right? So makes it feel a little bit like Old Phoenix, but still a little bit different.
Yeah, I think we're looking at about 2 stops tonight for fuel. I've been hearing mixed strategies on 2 tires, 4 tires, maybe even no tires. You have a plan going in, or are you keeping that close to the chest?
15, 16 cars here tonight. I think you'd be kind of dumb not to go with 4. You're not going to lose that much track position versus having all that grip. So I think you just take 4 every time and see what happens.
All right, well, good luck to you in the race, and hopefully we'll be talking to you after it.
Yeah, hopefully we're P1. We'll see. Have fun in the booth, man.
Hey, good luck. Alright, we'll go through the starting lineup here. A little technical difficulty there. In P1, Maxwell Caldwell on pole with a tied lap time. Corliss Thiel in second. Third, Johnny One Jr. Fourth, Justin Lewis. Fifth, Austin Call. Sixth, Richard Wolsifer. Seventh, Trevor Dalton. Eighth, Dennis Kane. Ninth, Adam Brady. 10, Adam Lowe. 11th, Todd Merkel. 12th, Joshua Yarbrough. 13th, Chris Cornett. 14th, Benjamin Smith. 15th, Josh Terriot Hill. And 16th, Dominic did not show up. Like Maxwell was saying, I think this is really going to be a pretty important track position race. I think we'll see a couple differing tire strategies. I think if you're close to somebody, you might try and take 2 to get in front of them, but I think we're going to see a good one here tonight, the dog leg. Someone will cut it, someone's going to make that mistake, but here we go. The pace truck is off. We roll into the restart zone. Caldwell gets a good jump on the outside, on the inside. Corliss on the outside, right next to him. Looks so different with nobody jumping down to the bottom. Too wide throughout. Johnny Wood Jr. is going to make a run. Going to stay right up with him. Corollas on the outside fading. To the inside goes the 18. Corollas really falling off now. Justin Lewis going to take advantage of that. Carolus getting hounded now by Wolsifer back there. Falling back and quick. Go back to this third place battle. Austin Call and Justin Lewis. Three wide battle back there, some contact. They're going to get into each other. Carolus starting on pole. They're going to go straight. Carolus is going to spin. That's going to bring out our caution. Or not yet. Still no caution. Focus back up on the lead. Maxwell Caldwell under fire from Johnny Wood Jr. Slide a little bit high there. Caldwell, a really good line through there. And Johnny Wood Jr. with a really good run out of the corner, able to use that momentum down the front straight. And take it to the outside again, try and get a good run. But that's going to let the 18 of Austin Call get to the inside. Gets a little bit loose down there. I know drivers were fighting turn 2. The exit's going to get really loose. Justin Lewis to the outside of Call. Can't drop down all the way below that apron anymore. Going to have to race side by side through there. A little bit of a new experience for these drivers. Not many people race this layout. Back, I look back at 5th and 6th here. Trevor Dalton, Richard Wolsifer back in 7th, Adam Lowe. Kind of in the middle of the two groups we got going on. At the beginning of that second group, Todd Merkel up 3 spots. Dennis Kane back in 9th, down 1 spot. Chris Cornett up 3 spots. Benjamin Smith in 11th. Josh Yarbo still where he started. And then Adam Brady was in that wreck. Good amount of right side damage. And we go on to Carolus with probably a lot of damage there on that right front. We go back up front, got the battle for second starting to heat up. Johnny Wood starting to fall back. Still fighting really good on the outside, though. We've seen him get really good runs here out of 4. Let's see if he can do it again. Yeah, just getting a good run, but the inside there can hold on really strong, and I think they had the advantage down into this corner. Justin not really pushing the issue of sending it in there, but not quite going to clear off the corner. Wolsifer back there looking on the inside of Trevor Dalton, but it's a little better of it. Dalton got a little loose there on corner entry. Let Wolsifer get to his inside here. Nope, not quite. Gonna fall in behind him. Justin Lewis now making the move to the inside. Wasn't able to complete the pass last time. Well, this dog leg, that takes away the advantage the inside has coming out of that corner, being able to cut and gain a little bit of time. It's just a couple hundredths, but it makes a difference as you see the 7 clear now, the 75. And now falls under fire to the 18. 18 gonna fall back in line. Sort of jumping down to the bottom of the 27. 27 gonna go a little bit wide. Just where you see something, the battle for the lead starting to heat up just a little bit. Justin Lewis wants this lead from Maxwell. These guys can only go about 40 laps, I think at most, maybe a little bit more if they really save, but looking at a 2-stop race. Justin Lewis going to send it to the outside, really send it in there. Going to have to lift a lot. He's going to get a really good run off the back end of this corner. Going to be able to cross him over. Going to stay right behind him, push him down the backstretch. Surprised he didn't take it to the inside. That is a teammate though, so could just be trying to help him as they pull out almost a second from Austin Call. Gonna head to the outside now. Not quite make a move. Gonna get another good run now. He's gonna send it to the inside. Maxwell blocks. Justin goes back up to the top. He might be able to get a really good run out of this corner with the way he set up the corner. Should get him right up to his bumper. Back to the outside. Justin's trying everything he can to get around him. I think if he has another chance, he's going to try and fake him out and then go low. Looks like he's a little bit better than him in 1 and 2. In 3 and 4, they're pretty much even, just a difference of lines down here. Justin going to set up this really good exit here. I don't think it's close enough to make a move this time. Coming up on the lap traffic and Adam Brady with that right front damage. Maxwell playing it really aggressive on defense there, taking away that bottom line, not even giving Justin a chance. You can play with that dirty air too. Jumping that low, you see Justin not able to keep up with him, taking away that left front air on the front of his car. These guys start to go around the lap traffic of the damaged car of Adam Brady. Ooh, Adam Brady's going to get up into the wall. And that car is really damaged. Going to hurt the lap time of the 18 just a little bit. These guys all try to work their way around without getting any damage. Everyone making it around cleanly. Dennis Kane is trying to get around Todd. Dennis Kane down 2 spots, Todd Merkel up 2. The biggest mover so far, Chris Cornett up 5 spots in front of this second pack. Adam Brady's going to bring it down pit road. I think he's going to call it a night. Got him low, looking on the back bumper, Trevor Dalton. And yeah, once you get going in these runs at Phoenix, it's really hard to make passes. You got to really do it on restarts. And if you don't do it on the restart, you got to save your tire. But with these shorter fuel cells these guys run, they're only going about 40 laps, and that's not much on these tires here at Phoenix. You're not going to see too much tire wear, so it's really all about the restarts. Everybody running single file right now. And we're falling back just a little bit. Austin Call looking to the inside of the 7 now. Gonna get by him really easily. I don't know if the 7 hit the wall there or something happened. Way off pace through the front part of the track. Back up to speed with that outside line. Maxwell Caldwell up to a 2.5 lead right now. Austin Call to the inside of the 75. 75 holding on to that defense on the outside. Seems like that's where you're going to want to defend from, is that outside line. Maybe even make the passes. You see the 75 drop to the inside of the 7. Deferred line here, going to cross over, get clear. Not quite. It's going to give the 7 a good run down the straightaway. Get side by side again. This side-by-side's really helping Caldwell to see him up to almost a 2-second lead now. 75 is not going to be able to clear this time. 7's going to get another good run out of the corner to get side-by-side. This battle starts to heat up. Trevor Dalton on the inside of Lucifer and Cornette now starting to make his way up. So far, still the biggest mover, up 6 spots. And the only people actually really making ground. Anyone else only up 1 or 2 spots. He's going to almost spin the 27. 27's going to hold on to it. Going to lose some spots because of it, though. Happened there. Okay, that's there, and it looks like 27 might have come down just a little bit, but kind of just a racing incident. Back live, everybody pretty single file right now, no real battles going on. That's what Caldwell's lead, though, starting to fade just a little bit to the 75 of Johnny Wood Jr. Chris Cornette, I mean, up 7 spots. I mean, that's really impressive here at Phoenix. Getting close to some pit stops here, only about 8 laps away from where they can make it. You might see some guys start coming down at about 33, split it into thirds, try and undercut a little bit on these tires. But yeah, up 8 spots. I mean, the next closest is going to be Adam Lowe, only up 3 spots. Tied with Benjamin Smith back here at 11. But up 7 spots. Chris Cornette doing something right here. As we see Austin Paul coming down the pit road. Make his pit stop. Got a long pit road here. What he wants is definitely not a caution, as Lucifer slow a little bit off the corner. We're not going to get to his inside. Austin Paul still trying to get to his pit box. Finally gets to it. Chris Cornette still looking on the inside of the 56. Gonna make the pass. Burnett all the way up to 4th place. It looks like Austin Call took 2 tires. Took 2 right side tires there. See, he's down a lap. So caution comes out and really going to hurt him. Dennis Kane down pit road. Making his pit stop. See if he takes 2 or 4 tires. And the battle between Chris Cornett and Richard Wolfsfer starts to settle down a little bit. Justin Lewis and Richard Wolfsfer down pit road now. Let's see where Austin Call comes out in this mess. I believe he was up in the top 3 when this started. Dennis Kane takes 2 tires. Justin Lewis in his box now, taking right sides. See if he takes lefts. He's going to take all 4. So far, the only driver to take the 2 is going to be Austin Call. For taking 2 tires. Austin Call right now going to jump some of these guys a lot on time. Adam Lowe down pit road. As this is happening, Johnny Wood Jr. has caught Caldwell for what is 1st place right now on track. And the yellow's out. Richard Wolfsfer looks like he's crashed. He's going to hurt those guys who just pit. Let's see what happens here. Cold tires. Sends it into the corner. And just gets loose and overcorrects. Going to hit the wall hard. That left front's going to be dead. He's going to need to use a fast repair. This new next gen update, I mean, it's once you try and fight the car, you're just going right into the wall. As leaders come down pit road. See everybody down. Foles making another stop. Caldwell taking rights. Also going to take the left sides. See the race off pit road. Caldwell, Wood, Cornett, Dalton, and Mark. Benjamin Smith going to be in 6th place. Chris Cornett up to 3rd. 10 spots up now. And that really hurt those guys who just pit. Justin Lewis, Dennis Kane. Going to get the wave round, but they're going to be all the way in the back of the field. Austin Call. And that was right at the fuel window. Saw these guys coming in. I think they could have gone a few more laps. For the guys who ended up staying out, it's going to benefit them quite a lot, our leaders. The guys who did pit, Joshua Yarborough coming back down pit road. Richard Wolfsfer back out on track, took his fast repair. The last of people on track. Fun to watch him come back up through the field as field is double file getting ready to go. Some cars still haven't caught yet. Justin Moose back there trying to catch the field. One more back there. I think it's Dennis Kane. Joshua Euro still on pit road. As these guys get to the restart zone, Caldwell doing a really good job on the bottom. Cornette going with him. Cornette actually has a little bit more momentum right now. Might be able to clear the 75 into the corner. Get P2. 75 going to slide up a little bit. 88 go up with him just a little bit too. No door banging, not yet. Going to slide in behind him. Ooh, the 75 bumps the 94. 75 is going to lose a lot of momentum there with that bump. Didn't want to take him out. The 27 gets loose out of corner. Above the 2 of Merkel in 4th. Take a look up here. 75 around the outside of the 88. 88 dropping in behind him. .75 now looking to the inside. No, the outside. .75 to the outside. Gonna make the pass happen. Almost cleared. He's cleared. 94 is gonna send it in though. Not gonna be able to clear him. 75 is gonna have a good run on exit. She's still there. It seems like that. Getting that clean air out in front is so important. 75 to the outside, sending it in. Gonna get a really good jump if he can stay side by side. And he's going to. He should get a good run here. He's gonna be able to clear. Will he jump down? Nope. Gonna let the 94 have that inside. They stay side by side. we're back. There is some loud noises going on outside. Coming through the mic, so I think they're done for now. A really good fight right now for first, second, and third. You see these guys hit the wall, giving everything they got, following the leader. Johnny Wood Jr. Caldwell in second, made a really good pass. Chris Cornett, really impressive tonight, up 10 spots from where he started. Showing really good speed right now. I think if he gets to the lead, he'll be able to pull away from these guys. Just being slowed down by him right now. I think you see these guys make it to about lap 70, maybe 80 if they saved. Right now, these guys, the leader right now, stuck behind a little bit of lap traffic. Not stuck, but getting a little bit of that dirty air from Joshua Yarbrough. Caldwell trying to make that pass again, gonna tap the wall. Johnny Wood Jr. seems just a little bit slower than these guys, is bringing in Trevor Dalton. Austin Call gonna bring it down pit road. Not sure if he hit the wall or if that was a scheduled stop. Go back up to the front. We got the battle of the 94 going to the inside. Not quite gonna be able to do it. Keeps hitting that wall. Trying to get everything out of the car. Johnny Wood Jr. don't know if he's saving tires or just falling off just a little bit, but it's really bringing in that fourth place car. Trevor Dalton. See him on the back end of this Cornette looking to the inside. And try and take over that second position. Try and put a run on the 75. 94 can't make this pass. 94 not going to let him go. And there he goes, gonna let him by. I think he's just gonna try and let the 88 try and run down the 75 and make it run when he tries to make it. Seems like a really good strategy. They get side by side, try and make one of them make a mistake. But the 88 up to second place. Really good run tonight. As these guys, I think, are in their fuel window. They could pit at this point. I think that's what Call did. He pit early. Yeah, that's what Austin Call did. Let's see what he did for tires. Austin Call did, I think, just a right side tire stop, if any. But he just did a quick stop there. Might have taken no tires. Filled up with fuel and back out on track, one lap down. Definitely doesn't want to caution. We'll see the 88 making a run on the leader, Johnny Wood Jr. Seems like the leader just has such an advantage being able to use the track how they want, and then the car behind has to find another line. Very single lane dominant track. Really hard to pass. Seems like really the only passing zone is going to be out of turn 2. Just setting up this corner different right here. Caldwell starting to fall back now to Trevor Dalton. Chris Cornett. Still in the back corner of 75. Falling back just a little bit now. Although the 75 has 77 to deal with. 3 laps down. Shouldn't be much of a problem. Should get right out of the way. But a couple cars still a lap down. Christopher made his stop with just a fuel stop here, I believe. 39, just a fuel stop. Battle for first and second, or third and fourth. I mean, right next to each other, but they just can't make the pass. It seems like once you're behind another car, and then fifth and sixth the same way. Adam Lowe and Justin Lewis behind him. Lewis going back up through the field after getting stuck behind, or getting caught pitting early. That last pit stop. We're going to see a lot more people wait here, but the track is pretty spread out right now. And I don't think we'll see a caution unless it's a single car spin, but that's what we saw the first time. But guys coming on pit road, cold tires, sending it a little too deep as this lap traffic's starting to get in the way here. Just one car, still running his line though. It's just going to give room for the 88 to look inside, not make a move though. 75 is definitely in that dirty air now, the 77. Running a little bit wide. Not going to be able to do anything with it. Falling back a little bit off the back bumper. 30 laps to go, so we'll see these guys pitting. I think by the time they hit 80 or around 80 if they want to stretch it all the way. These guys just keep tapping that wall out at 2, getting everything they can out of it. Seems like it's what they need to do. They want to get as much speed as they can out of these cars. As the battle behind Maxwell Caldwell. Trevor Dalton. Dalton's going to send it to the outside, get to the outside of the 94. Should be able to make this pass as the 94 is going to head down pit road. Maxwell Caldwell. Check out Connor Reed right on his bumper. The 88 still right there. Dennis Kane down pit road as well. Running a really low line right there. Staying right with him. Justin Lewis making his way down pit road. Maxwell Caldwell. He's going to take 2 tires. Dennis Kane going to take 4. Adam Lowe down pit road as his battle for the lead still continues. Austin Paul taking 2 tires. Justin Lewis looks like he might have just done a fuel only stop. Johnny Wood Jr. still holding on to this lead, getting around the lap traffic. Not being able to use all the track. The 77 gets on the wall. The 88 almost hits him. Adam Lowe going to take 4 tires. His leader's still staying out. Still got a little bit of time. Gonna wait for that caution. Right now, first out of pit road is going to be Austin Hall. Making his way through the field. Going to be on 2 tires along with Maxwell Caldwell. First car on 4 tires out of pit road is going to be Adam Lowe. Only 25 laps to go, so we're running out of time to make those tires worth it. As this battle for the lead still going on really well. Heat falling off just a bit, but there's nowhere to go, just stuck behind the 75. 75 doing a great job of not making any mistakes, not letting the 88 get to one of his quarter panels to slow him down. Benjamin Smith bringing it down pit road. Wolfsford bringing it back down pit road. Chris Cornett going to follow the 75 down pit road. 75 slows down a little bit too early for pit road speed. It's going to let the 88 get up to him, and someone has lost part of their car on track. As the leaders bring it down, Trevor Dalton's going to cycle to the lead. We'll see where these guys come out compared to the guys who pit already. Someone like Maxwell Caldwell, Austin Call. Maxwell Caldwell's gotten by Austin Call. That might have been... Back up front here. Johnny Wood Jr. is going to take right sides. Chris Cornett's going to take all four. Johnny Wood Jr. just taking right side, so there's going to be a 4 or 5 second gap there to second place. But with that being said, Maxwell Caldwell's jumped these guys on a 2-tire call. Same with Austin Call, Justin Lewis, and Johnny Wood Jr. now a little bit further back. Only 22 to go. They're going to need to make some time up. Chris Cornett, first car on 4 tires. Oh, he's going to spin it. Still no caution. He's going to straighten it out. He's going to stay green. Was the first car on new tires, all 4. We cycle up to our what-to-be lead. Right now, Trevor Dalton is our leader. Todd Merkel in second. That was a caution they really wanted to happen, but they're not going to get it. Justin Lewis now falling back to Johnny Wood Jr. Justin Lewis, who did take fuel only, probably saving a set for the end of this race if they can. Trevor Dalton, our leader. Austin Call still a little ways back from Maxwell Caldwell. As we see Austin Call trying to get his lap back. 75 is going to make a run to the outside. The yellow is out. It's going to be Chris Cornett has crashed now. And that's going to give Trevor Dalton and Todd Merkel the lead when they cycle back out. We'll see what happens here. He's already in the wall off too. We've seen that a problem all day. You just get up into the wall here, you get tight, loose. One of them, and that's it, and then right there. See what happens from behind. Take a look here. I'm not quite sure, but it was an insane wreck. I'm not sure what happened, but that's going to end his days. We got our leaders coming down pit road. Sure, they're going to put 4 tires on and fill it, and they're going to cycle up to the lead. Trevor Dalton and Todd Merkel, a great opportunity for both of these drivers. It seems like it's really hard to pass up front, and these guys now have the golden opportunity to really steal this win. This gives these guys the opportunity to get 4 tires. The only car who took 4 tires was Chris Cornett on that stop. Benjamin Smith and Dennis Kane also did, but they're a little further back. And this is going to put these guys up there with the best tires. Caldwell is going to be in the lead. He did get his lap back, so he's going to be the lucky one to get in front of these guys to take the lead, actually. But he did only take 2 tires, and he has a few laps on him. These guys, Trevor Dalton and Todd Merkel, going to be the ones with the newest tires. See if they can do anything with that. Only 17 to go. Going to be about 15 once we go green. Joshua Yarborough still down laps. Chris Cornett used this fast repair, going to come back out on track, but he's going to be 3 laps down because he had to take a tow. Unfortunate ending for him. Had really good pace, really good speed, running in the top 3. Made his way all the way up through the field, not only +1, which means he qualified in 13th, made his way all the way up to 2nd place. Right now our biggest mover, Todd Merkel, in 3rd. Trevor Dalton up 5. Maxwell Caldwell, our pole sitter, so no surprise to see him up there. Was able to get that lap back with that 2-tire call. Could be one of the a real game changer here. I mean, he took 2. I think if he took 4, he probably would have been really close to losing his lap. Or still being a lap down with Austin Call now behind these guys who stayed out. As the whole field has to wave around is why it's looking so small right now. But as we get to the restart zone, Trevor Dalton going to pull up to the side of the 94. 94 going to get a really good jump. He's not really going to go the 27. 88 all over the back bumper, although a couple laps down. He's going to let the 94 get a really good run as these 2 and second and third really fight for it. Tom Merkel on the inside going to fight. 27 going to get a good run. Going to use it. Not going to look to the inside. Actually, there he is. Jump to the inside on those new tires. He gets the rear end loose. He has to hold on to it. The 94 now pulling out ahead of him. 88 trying to get that lap back the hard way, down 3 laps. Looking inside again, not going to be able to make the move. The 88 still on his outside though. Going to make it really hard to make that pass. And 27 is going to spin, going to hold on to it, going to slide up into the field. I'm not sure if, I don't think he hit anyone else. I think it was just him, but that's going to give a hard time to Johnny Wood Jr. He's got to get by the 88 now, and he's not even racing him. I wouldn't be surprised if the 75 puts the bumper to the 88 if he gets in his way. Not racing him. Got to make a run at the 94. Tom Merkel dropping back to 3rd place. 88 going all the way to the top of the track. 75 dives it in on the bottom. Can't make the run. 88 not doing him any favors. 75 really going to dive it in here. Probably going to try and slide up in front of the 88 now. 88 going to try and cross him over. 75 going to block him. Now that 75 needs to lock in. 11 laps to go. Has to really focus out front. Can't worry about that 88. Going to look to the inside. 94 going to block the run. 75 going to slide up a little bit. Try and get a really good entry into the corner. Middle of the corner off. 75 gets a really good run off. He's got momentum. Nowhere to go. So we got 10 to go. Yeah, 75 looks like he's so good in 3 and 4, but in 1 and 2 he's really even with the 94. Now able to make the run to where he wants to make the pass right here. You see he can look low, but just not enough momentum. Gonna try and set up this corner to get him into 1 and 2. Slides way off to the side here to get that run. He's right to his bumper. Gonna push him. Gonna slide down below him. Not gonna be able to make it. 94 with a good block. 75 all the way to the outside. Gonna try and set up what he does in 3 and 4. Try and cross him over here. Gonna do it. Gonna get this run. He's there. Gonna stay behind him. Still 9 to go. Only 8 laps to go. 75 all over the back bumper. You see Todd Merkel sliding into the picture now. 94 is slowing down to 75. 75 going to get a good run here. And they're getting to the wall. 75 still, gets to his bumper, but needs to get to that quarter panel if he wants any chance of winning this race. For the 94 to make a mistake. 94 on right side tires. Johnny Wood Jr. as well. As he gets to his inside, 94 to the outside. Going to be able to keep the quarter panel there. Going to side draft side by side. 75 has that inside preferred line. 75 going to send it in there. Going to be able to slide up the track, get the momentum he's been getting every single time through there. 94 trying to get to his back bumper, going to slide all the way up the track, and I think that's going to almost secure it for the 75 unless the 94 can make another run. 88 now on the back bumper of the 94. Ooh, the 94 in the wall. The 88's going to spin it. Justin Lewis also was in something. Justin Lewis with damage. We'll see what happened with Justin Lewis. I think that was the actual caution. We'll see what happens here. 7 coming off the corner. He's going to spin, and this is what our caution was. Was this. The 88 was completely separate with him spinning. But the 7 being slow on track, spinning there, is going to be what brought out this caution. Or maybe not, because they're still racing here. It might have just been Cornette. Yeah, 7 was earlier. That didn't bring out a caution, but then this did. See 94 getting the wall. The 88 had to correct. And then, oh, that's what brought out the caution. A hard hit almost into Trevor Dalton. Good job of avoiding it, but yeah, if Justin Lewis's wasn't, that one definitely was. Jump back live. We head down pit road for the leaders. No takers. Just Justin Lewis to fix the car. Lewis taking his last set of tires. I thought that he had done. Pit road. Should have a fixed car. Yep. Used his fast repair, put on new tires. New starting in 8th. Mr. Wolsifer coming down. Try and fix up the rest of that car. He put on tires if he has any left. See if he still has his fast repair here. And it looks like he does not have that fast repair. Gonna try and fix what he can here. As we're gonna have a, looks like a natural green-white checkered, I believe. Team Caldwell really good on these short runs. We'll see if he has anything for the 75. 75 not having the greatest of restarts, but now as the control car, we'll see what the 94 can do on that outside. See if he can hold tight. I think if he can stay side by side into turn 1, he'll have a really good chance of getting that run and being able to go race it out. As we enter the restart zone, the 75 gets a good jump. 94 is right there though, going to be able to make something happen. 2 tenths back, 2 to go. 75 gets a really good jump. The battle behind Todd Merkel. Trevor Dalton is where the battle's taking place. Back there, you're going to have, it's the 77. Going to spin the 11. I believe that's the 11. Or Benjamin Smith in the 14. And that's going to, oh, we're going to race it out. No caution. Oh, it's Tom Merkel getting loose back there. Not going to be able to save it. Going to hit the wall hard. Johnny Wood Jr., though, going to win at Phoenix. Trevor Dalton in 2nd. Justin Lewis in 3rd. Maxwell Caldwell 4th. Dennis Kane 5th. Austin Collins 6th. Adam Lowe 7th. Todd Merkel had it right there in the palm of his hands to get a top 5. And, I mean, didn't get wrecked by anyone this week. It looked like he was all by himself. Have to take a look at that real quick. See what happened there. Oh, 7 hits the wall, and then it just jams him into him. And Todd tries to hold on to him, and it hits the wall hard, and that's a day ender. Probably wasn't able to even roll across the line. But our winner, Johnny Wood Jr. Someone who seemed like just about the fastest car all day other than Cornette. Just wasn't able to make the passes until finally he was able to make it there on that last little part right before the final caution. And we'll grab Justin Lewis. Hey, Justin, Michael up in the booth, you got me?
I gotcha. What's up, man?
Hey, we saw you involved in a wreck. I think it was a self-spin there, and ended up
Yeah.
working out for you almost with you still having those tires left.
Yeah, it was unintentional. I don't know. The way that it seems like everybody that gets behind me anymore with this update has made this thing ungodly loose. That they put any air on the spoiler. So basically, sorry, someone was talking. Basically, they Yarbo packed a little air, and I tried to diamond the corner because I was on like severely old tires, obviously. And when I diamond the corner, I caught across the paint, and it just took off. And I tried to lock it down, which it didn't bring the caution out, which is great.
Yeah, that's because I thought that's what the caution was.
Yeah,
And
that's what
They're still racing when I went back and looked at it.
Yeah, I was like, oh great. So Josh gives me an email. I'm like, wait. I'm gonna argue this one. I did not break the yellow out. It was not me.
And then Cornette destroyed the wall, came back up on track a little later.
Yeah, I think he had a self spin in the what is that? The dog leg there.
Yeah.
And that brought the yellow out. But no, I had a set, which was great. But it would have been greater with like 10 to go instead of 3 to go. So no, that the whole pit strategy thing really sucked. Every time I tried to play a move, that I got it knocked out of me again. So basically did it twice, and I got a yellow twice when I didn't need it. So or I got a yellow the second time, I should say, when I didn't want it yet. I needed Trevor to pit, and he wasn't pitted yet. So it pinned me a lap down again, so we had to take 2 wave rounds. It was a cluster, but I'll take third. It was I feel like we definitely could have won this race if we had a chance to just get clean air, but we never got there. So P3 it is.
Yeah. Was there ever a point in the race where you almost took the dog leg, or was it just kind of not like even a thought?
If you noticed there, when I was, especially that longer, that run like the midpoint there when we had the first caution, and then I took my first wave, I figured out that you can cut up just about 3/4 of a car, and that was about it. Anything more, that was a no to get time penalty. So yes, the answer yes. I'm so used to running the dog leg here. Like that is, I don't think I ever run that line unless I'm like severely on old tires. So not being able to cut it was like, because you can't pass. You just play. I hate this racetrack. Without the dog leg, you cannot pass. That's my theory. I mean, I was making some stuff work, but it was like kind of dangerous, like sliders and like trying to literally get people loose, like with the air and stuff. Like it just felt wrong. So
Yeah, it seemed like you really had to like really set up an exit to then get a run down one of the straightaways. There was no real passing in the corners, it seemed like.
yeah, it was interesting. So like that first, from the green to when we pitted, of course, I got a great car, felt great, and then like 18 laps in, I flicked the light switch because I threw like one slider on Johnny Wood to clear, which I find weird to do at a place like this. But I throw a slider. He kind of backs off and it's fine. And then I hit lap 18 or 19 it was, and I flicked the light switch because I was all over Max's back bumper on 18, and I got tight one time, and it was tight for probably 10 or 15 laps before, or after that point, and then it's like I cooled the right front down, and it kind of came back, like, but it's like we all steadied out into the same lap times. So
Yeah, with this new tire model, it's like the lap times fall off quick, and you can gain a little bit by saving, but it seems like everybody just evens out, and it makes it so hard to pass, especially here.
yeah, this place in real life is a pretty rough racetrack as it is. So I kind of figured the track position was going to be a problem, and I kind of confirmed that it is. Saving was big, but like not as much as I thought. Like I burnt my right front up, and I kind of gave it a chance to cool back down, and I kind of came back into it. So I don't know. I won't be here next Monday, but that was a better points day than it was at Chicago after I spun it going into the pits in the final stop. So that was great.
You gotta stop spinning it.
Yeah, I'm having a great time about the same point in all the races. Spun on pit road last week, spun by myself here. This tire model and this car have not been my friend, so we're still trying to work on that. We're chasing some things in our Wednesday league. Haven't had a good look over there. It's kind of been a stressful couple weeks for iRacing as it is. I mean, we've struggled, so we're just trying to bounce back. This is kind of why Mondays are nice, because it's not so stressful, more of a fun thing. And even though we had bad luck, we still bounced back for a top 3. So that's better than I could say for most of my races lately.
Yeah, but I mean, like you said, a good points day and really good day for the whole team.
Yep. Trevor, I think P2, Johnny won the race, so I think that would have been a good battle. Could have it went out on strategy. Obviously, the last stop messed it up, but I had to do some weird stuff from the first one. But like I said, it probably could have gotten really interesting there without the yellows, but, stuff happens.
Yep, I knew it was gonna be fun when you got tires, seeing you come through the field. I was kind of rooting for Todd a little bit, just because I knew he was on those new tires, but it seemed like it didn't really matter. But
I can assure you that we were hyping Todd massively, like, buddy, this is your chance, go get it. And then he just like, nah, I'm not gonna. It's like, no, get it in there. But then he dies into turn 3. So it's just Todd luck, man. You know how it is. The bright yellow 2 never gets a chance to not be backwards on fire, upside down. So,
well, good job on the P3. You got any shoutouts?
yeah, shout out to you for retiring and going to the booth, of course. 1320, Andrew didn't come in tonight. I think he was busy, but we had Max, Austin, Todd, Trevor, and Careless there for a little while. SCL for putting on the league, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right, well, thank you, and well, we won't see you next week, so we'll see you in a few.
Yeah, I gotta miss it. What is it next week anyway? Whatever it is, I'm gonna miss. I'm gonna be on vacation for once in my life, so we're gonna be sitting on a beach Monday afternoon. So I'll be
Nice.
happy. Ain't nothing to worry about there.
All right. And that was Johnny Wood Jr. Now we'll grab Trevor Dolan, second place finisher. Hey, Trevor. Welcome to the
Hey,
booth.
Michael.
How you doing? Second place.
Locked into that one.
Well, I mean,
No.
you stayed out long. I mean, that's the strategy, right? You hope for that caution, and then you got it. So you take advantage where you can take it, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, I was pitting like I had 1 or 2 laps left, and then I thought I was sitting really good, but and it's not. I mean, it was obnoxious, but that 88 car was kind of racing us, and I
Yeah,
was
kind of in the
on cold
way.
tires. You know, I kind of pinched it down and did the self killing.
Yeah, it seemed like he got loose. It looked like cold tires were actually a problem. Usually they're not too much of a problem, but it seemed like they were like slick tonight.
Yeah, a little bit on the restarts. Took a couple of laps to kind of, and then I'm just trying to be safe and you know not hit the guy 2 laps down racing the
Yeah, yeah,
leaders.
no, it was insane. It was like he's 3 laps down trying to get his lap back, but at that point it doesn't really matter. Um,
Yeah, that was. I mean, it wasn't his fault that I spun, but it was his fault at the same time because you know,
yeah.
but it is what it is. Ended up, way better than finished way better than I think my abilities here. So, um,
Yeah, I mean, it
thank you.
seemed like you were kind of just mid pack a little bit and then staying out. I mean, a strategy call is a strategy call, and I mean, it worked out. Second place. We got to be a good points day. I don't know where you are in standings. I don't remember how you finished in the other races, but you got to like
Well,
a second place.
I missed Daytona because I got off work late and massive update and couldn't get it done in time. And I think I got second last week, so I'm sitting okay with the drop week, but
There you go.
there's a lot of season left. There's a lot of opportunities to flush that away.
Oh yeah.
no, you know how it goes.
Oh
In my
yeah.
luck.
But I gotta know. I asked Justin this. Was there ever a moment where you almost forgot that you can't cut the dog leg with the track we're running?
Um, Not really. I mean, I love cutting the dog leg, so that was really obnoxious to not have. But um, yeah, I don't know. I knew it was a penalty, so I, s- I thought there was one time I might have dropped, and I don't. Do you have to have all 4 to consider it a cut, or if you drop 2 tires below, is it a cut?
Well, Justin was saying you could get 3/4 of the car down there, so I think it would have been all 4.
Okay, 'cause there was one instance where I think I might have had two below. It
Yeah, I
was
can't
close.
imagine. Was it sketchy doing that with having the right sights on the bacon and the left side not?
Yeah, it was very.
Okay, that's what I thought. I was like,
Uh,
I think you can like kind of cut it, but I don't think it'll be worth it because it'll be super loose.
Yeah, I think that happened in Merkel in my battle. Um,
Hmm.
where, I mean Ryan Newman and I.
Yeah, he is the Ryan Newman of this league.
Yeah, he is. Bless his heart. Yeah. Well, where are we next week?
I actually don't know. Justin asked the same thing. So I just kind of show up week to week and hopefully I have the track.
Well, we'll see you wherever we see you.
Oh yeah. You got any shout outs, by the way?
Thank you for broadcasting this. My parents really enjoy watching these, so it's really nice somebody picked up the broadcasting again. Um, teammate and people for showing up. I'd really like to see this league continue, but I'd really like to see some more drivers. So,
Yeah, 15 car field. We've had better, but I mean, we got a good core group, so
that's the
can't
problem. We got a
complain
good
too
core,
much.
but we need, yeah,
Yeah.
we got a good core, but we need more drivers.
Yeah. It could be kind of boring if you're mid pack and you're just alone. You got
Yep.
nobody to race for 15th, but
Well, I need at least like 10 people to help take out the fast guys, so I have
Yeah,
a chance
right?
of winning.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and then there's more points to go around. They wreck out and they get no points.
Yeah.
You get a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gives
That's
the
how it
little
works.
guys a chance.
Right.
But anyways, trying to bide time. I don't know if we're gonna get a Johnny Wood interview. I think he left.
He's
So.
looks like he's in the waiting
Oh,
room.
there he is. He's back. All right. Well,
All right.
I'll bring him up here. You have a good
All
week.
right. Have a good night.
We'll see you
You too.
around.
Bye.
And there he is, Johnny Wood Jr. It looked tough out there.
Yep, it was pretty tough.
It looked really hard to pass.
Yeah, if you got behind the dirty air, it made it super hard to pass. But I knew that getting the clean air would, taking the lead would win the race. So I took 2 on that last pit stop and got ahead, and that's kind of what happened. So
Yeah, I was a little worried with that pit stop that you guys weren't going to be able to get back by those guys. I think you guys cycled out behind people, right? The guys who pit.
yeah, I think I cycled out like 5th or something like that, like third row inside, and I don't know if some of them guys were just nervous, but got up in there and drove them hard and made it work.
Yeah, and I want to talk about the 88 in that situation. How do you feel about he was racing you hard?
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty good racing. Everybody, Caldwell, 88, Lewis before he, whatever happened to him earlier in the race, it was pretty good racing.
Did you know
I
the
kinda
88
hated
was
that.
laps down?
What was that?
The 88 was laps down.
Oh, was he?
He was 3 laps down.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that. I thought he was. Well, he was running like he was on the lead lap. So I was, hey,
Racing like he
we're
was
gonna
on the
deuce
lead
it
lap.
out, you know.
I was expecting you to give him the bumper. I thought you knew he was like 3 laps down. And you were gonna say, "Get out of my way! I'm going for the lead."
Oh no, I had no idea because, that's funny.
I was surprised
I
you gave
thought
him
we
so
were
much
all
patience. That
racing for
makes
the $1 million.
that makes a lot more sense why you were so patient with him, like racing him clean and so much. But were you worried when that caution came out and you saw Justin take tires at all?
I didn't know who took tires and who didn't on that. What are you talking about, the last?
The last one, Justin, I
Um,
think was the only one who had tires left, and he took them.
Talking about the last restart?
Yeah, he got up to third.
Oh yeah, I didn't want to see that come out. I was running to the victory, and then I seen the caution flag, and I was like, well, I guess what is pretty good about sitting on pole, I guess on the last restart, is you get the restart where you want, and you can normally get about 2 or 3 car lengths.
Yep.
On a good restart. So I was kind of really working on getting a good restart, and I seemed to work out. So
Yeah, I knew if Maxwell stayed to your outside, he would have been able to get a good run, but you just pulled away from it on that restart, and that's kind of, he's not going to be able to make the pass in 2 laps. He's going to have to set it up, so.
yeah,
Kind of really
if you hang on that right
restart.
rear, you get them tight.
But I asked everyone else this. Did you ever have a moment of almost cutting the dog leg? Not even thinking.
No, I kind of just stayed away from it. I just blurted out. I know in the practice race, I clipped the dog leg, just thinking it wouldn't be no problem. And I think I spun, hit the wall, and had to reset my car. And I was like, damn. Respect me, ain't it?
But I don't remember how you did in the other races. Do you remember?
This season.
Yeah, because I mean, first
Yeah, I ain't
place
been too good.
obviously is good points. So
Yeah, this will be good points. So far, I ain't been doing too well. I've been driving over my head these past few races.
do you know where we're going next week? I don't know. Nobody else knows. I forgot to look.
Oh man, let's see.
Oh, this guy's got the schedule.
Oh shit, my phone cut off. Oh, I'm good. Let's see. Indianapolis.
Indy. All right.
Yep.
If I remember correctly, you're pretty good there.
Yeah. Well, my other league runs that race tomorrow,
And I mean,
so I'll learn off of it.
isn't it in officials this week too?
Yeah, everybody should be able to.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we'll have the Cookie Monster as a Grand Marshal in the SCL.
I am definitely not gonna do any impressions next week for that. So
No.
no, I don't know if I could do that.
Sounds good.
But good race tonight. Good job. You got any shout outs?
Yeah, shout out my dad. I think he might have been watching. And my cousin. That's about it. And Limitless.
There you go. I was gonna say, come on, you got a teammate.
Yeah.
But good job tonight. Carry that momentum into Indy. I know it's one of your better tracks, and good job on the win.
Oh yeah, appreciate it. Later.
Yeah, we'll see you. And that's gonna bring the end of our interviews. Take a look at the race results. John Newwood Jr. going to finish in first, Trevor Dalton in second, third Justin Lewis, fourth Maxwell Caldwell, fifth Dennis Kane, sixth Austin Call, seventh Adam Lowe, eighth Benjamin Smith, ninth Todd Merkel, 10th Richard Wolfsfer, and back behind that, out of the side of the top 10, Josh Yarborough, Chris Cornett, Grola Steele, Adam Brady, Josh Terra Hill, and that is going to be our lineup for the race. Well, not the lineup, the results. But with that being said, we will see you guys next week at Indy, where SCL will be back, and Johnny Wood Jr. will be looking to keep his momentum and try to win.